I didn't get an opportunity to join college because I have told you, my dad gave me an opportunity to choose what I want. In fact, I told dad, mimi nahitaji bike. Nahitaji a motorcycle.
Akakuwekea either college ama bike.
Ndo hii chagua.
Na wewe na akili yako mzuri ukasema
Na mimi nikijua vile vijana wa Ndudhi walikuwa wanatesa hiyo wakati. Nikasema mzae tuwekere. In fact, my dad bought a brand new bike for me. Let me tell you, I saw angels holding me. Before the accident, I saw...
But here comes the testimony and the
now,
healing.
Here comes... God is a surgeon.
Sure.
And you don't have to go through the procedure. God can do a procedure without pain, without cut.
Wow.
Just in his own way.
Wow.
So by the time that test they did, they found that the kidney is working. 97 point something %.
Jesus Christ. Hi and welcome back to Sauti Space, and today I'm having a very amazing and a special guest with me. His life is a living testimony, a life of encounters with God, and a life of courage, a life of victory. So I want us to welcome our guest, Joseph Hope.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Karibu Sauti Space.
Thank you very much.
Long time.
No see.
I think the last time we were somewhere in an event back so many years ago.
Sure.
And God has brought us together again in such a meeting.
Sure.
We bless the Lord.
Amen.
Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Wow, it's amazing to have you.
I'm so happy having me in this platform.
Wow.
I'm expectant of the Lord.
Amen.
Yep.
Wow, that's amazing. And recently he has produced an amazing song. Jamani hujasikiza. Ebu touch on that amazing good song.
Kimera Kigi.
Just
search in my YouTube channel, Joseph Hope Mudhi. You'll find the song there. It's a blessing. I composed the song, I think 3 years down the line.
3 years?
I produced the song, but I never did a video.
Okay.
The song was ministering to me. And during that period, I have undergone several seasons. And in the last stanza of that song, there is a place that we are saying, those that have lost hope, those that are feeling like the season is coming to an end, God is saying that he is coming to repay them the season that they have lost.
Wow.
So you have an opportunity to be encouraged by the song. The song will speak to you. The song will encourage you. You can share it with your friends. And I know Kimera Kege is not just a song. It is a sound of proclaiming the goodness and the revival that God is bringing into our lives.
Amina.
Sure.
I've listened to the song and it is amazing. It has blessed my heart.
Thank you.
Inaitwa Kimera Kege.
Kimera Kege.
Meaning another season.
Another season.
Come on.
There is another season that God is giving to our lives.
Wow.
So all of you that are watching this podcast, one thing I'm assured of is that God is not a man that he should lie.
Wow.
The way he promised the children of Israel that they will be enslaved, but after a certain duration, he'll come to rescue them. I know I was reading the book of Exodus, and I found God saying that I have heard, I have seen the cry of my people. I am now concerned, and I have come to, to deliver them.
Yeah.
So God remembered that there is a season that he promised to the children of Israel. God remembered there is a season he promised to all those that are suffering. If you look to, in the lives of people like Joseph, he was sold as a slave, but at end last, the slavery season never lasted. He ended up becoming a prime minister.
Sure.
Look at Hannah. Even after, Penina doing whatever she was doing, a time came when God gave her a son.
Wow.
So who are we? We cannot just say that God is not coming to our rescue. It is time. We are still waiting for our season, and we are not giving up. So sister, brother, you're going to wait for your season. Wait patiently on God. God is coming to give you another season. Kimera Kege.
Kimera ne kege. Na inakuja. Kumaanisha ya kwamba that machozi haiwezi kaenda sana, a season of tears, and then comes a season of hope and jubilation and everything.
You know, I always remind myself, I'm in the plan of God. You know what the book of Jeremiah says? That I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. That means God had already had a budget for me. He had a plan for my life. So there is something that people need to understand. If God had a plan for me, that means I was not an accident in God's plan. You know, kuna wakati wazazi wanasemanga haka tukua tunakatarajia ni kabahati baya. Si hakuna kitu Mungu, hakuna mtu alikuja kwa bahati baya kwa hii dunia. So God had a plan for us. So even if we are undergoing some hard situations,
there's still the plan of God.
There is still that plan of God. And you so know, we have heard people saying that testimonies comes after test. So test comes, then testimony follows.
Testimony.
So how will you testify if you have not been tested? So wait for your test. Then after test, you get a testimony. So there is no way you begin with a testimony and then test. It is test and then testimony. So that you can encourage someone. Yeah. So all of us, we have to wait. Joseph had to go through prison, you know, slavery, to become the prime minister. Look at so many people in the Bible. Look at David in the wilderness. The man persisted and waited and still became the king.
Wow, that is amazing. Now, wait a minute. Before we take this matter so deeper,
yes.
Let me ask you now, who is Joseph Hope? Because mambo ni mengi masaa ndio machache jamani. Who is Joseph Hope?
So
umelelewa wapi? And your environment, mahali umelelewa, mahali umekulia na wazazi wako and everything, like let us understand and let us know who you are.
Okay. My name is Joseph. My parents gave me Joseph Kenywa Muthie.
Okay.
And you know, from our land, the name Kenywa,
Kona kamunyeso
wale
mahali.
ambao wanaelewa zaidi. But I give myself hope. So hope is not an official name, but I love it because I believe there is something better.
Sure.
So I am born in Kirinyaga County. Ndia Hallelujah.
Wacha ibaki consolidated. Now, wewe ni wale watu wa Avai.
Avai. Ndio Avai.
Avai baba.
So I am born in Kirinyaga, a place called Kiberegwe. Kiberegwe is some few kilometers before you reach Karatina.
Yeah.
So my younghood, I schooled in Kiberegwe Primary. That's where my mom and dad lived. I worshipped, initially I worshipped in Deliverance Church Kiberegwe under Reverend Mark Kihara. That's where the foundation of my faith is laid. What else do I have to say? So I have grown in Kiberegwe. I schooled from nursery school to class 8. So Kiberegwe inanijua vizuri.
Wow, that's amazing.
I finished my class 8 in the year 2012.
2012. Nilikuwa wapi? Okay.
2012 ulikuwa wapi? So after primary school, I managed to get some good marks and went to high school.
Ulienda high school wapi?
I joined Nyeri High.
Wow.
But I was expelled within the first term. Story for another day.
First term.
And so I joined Kangosho High School, a day school. It's some few kilometers from Kiberegwe, lakini ni mbali kidogo. We had to shift because dad got a job and some few family challenges. So we had to shift to a place called Geshogo. Ishogo, a place called Kiangwenyi. My father was working in a farm by then called the Gitumas farm. So I joined Kiangwenyi Secondary School. There is no high. Kiangwenyi Secondary School.
Okay.
I schooled there until I did my Form 4 in the year 2016. After that, 2017, wale watu walinyolewa na Matiang'i 2016. Wanaelewa hii vizuri. So I remember my father asking me if I want to join college or where I want to go. Mimi ninakumbuka I said I want a motorbike.
After high school?
After high school.
Ala. Utaki kuenda college?
Nduthi ndo zilikuwa zinakula. Yeah, and my high school life was not that smooth. I was not a good boy, by the way.
So ukiingia high school, you were not born again?
Okay, I was brought in church.
Okay.
There is being brought in church. Your mom is a church person.
Like
I even remember my mom was among the executive in the Deliverance Church. She was either a secretary or a treasurer. And she was among the officials and the founders of Deliverance Church Kiberegui. I have seen the church grow.
So, and your parents being kwa frontline ministry hapo, of course we expect their children at least to have some
let me tell you something. Me, when I was young, my dad, my biological father, Mr. Francis Modi, was a church person. That church person. In fact, my dad is a good preacher. He was to a level where he was interpreting for big men of God, if we can call it so. So, I think in our lineage we have a seed of serving God. But along the way, he became a drunkard. But you see now there is wazazi wa mama lazima wakusukume church lazima ukikosa kwenda church unalimwa but I was brought in church. So I was brought in church, lakini kuna ile kasid sasa kengine ambacho mtu asipokubali kakufe wakati mwingine kanatawara. So at times you could learn away, but we still found ourselves back in God.
Wow.
So in my primary school, I was not that bad boy. I was a good boy by then. I finished my class 8. Now after class 8, I don't know what happened. That is where now the bad seed began growing.
Began growing in your life.
In my life. But we pushed on. I did my Form 4 in the year 2016. I didn't get an opportunity to join college because I have told you, my dad gave me an opportunity to choose what I want. In fact, I told dad, Mimi, nahitaji bike. Nahitaji a motorcycle.
Akakuwekea either college ama bike.
Ndo hii, chagua.
Na wewe na akili yako mzuri ukasema
Na mimi nikijua vile vijana wa Nduthi walikuwa wanatesa hiyo wakati. Nikasema mzai, tuwekere. In fact, my dad bought a brand new bike for me. Haujin by then, 150cc, KMDX. I still recall up to today. And dad went ahead and asked me, are you satisfied? I told him, bado kidogo, nataka itintiwe, iwe kwa mziki.
Allah.
He did all those things to make sure his son was comfortable. And even full tank for me. But now I thought now I have everything that it takes to look like a man, kutesa kwa vijiji. That's in the year 2017 in a village called Kiagwenyi.
So ni kama ile prodigal son aliambiwa mzazi ampatie
kila kitu. Yangu.
Akapewa na akaondoka.
So that was you. That was me. So the story of the bike, now you have a bike, wendo unasema, wendo mambo kusema kwa vijana, kwa madem, wendo unatesa.
Ndio kusema.
Unajua sijui nini inakuwa mbaya na vijana wa nduthi na wasichana.
I think there's some evil spirits.
So the story was not a good one. I really want to appreciate one of my friends called Nathan Mushiri. He's a good friend. We have walked a journey. So one time around 12 a.m. I received a call from my friend. Asked me, where are you? Niko na form. Usiku. Saa 6 za usiku. So I took my bike. I picked him. Tukaenda in a club in Kemunye. Those people who know Kemunye. And we began partying. Kukunywa, kulewa. So the bike was somewhere down. We were upstairs. We. Hiyo siku ni kama shetani alikuwa ameniamulia. So by the moment tulikuwa tunalewa, nikiteremka chini si kupata bike. Niliitafuta kwa mfuko, kwa socks, kwa viatu. The bike was nowhere to be found. And you know that was the gift that my father gave. So I called my dad at around 3.
So wait a minute, you still call him?
Yes, I still called him that night. Because now I got confused. I don't know where the bike. This bike is my life. In fact, you know, I said I don't want to join college.
Sababu nataka bike.
And my dad alikuwa ameamua ku struggle na mimi ni join college. Don't forget, I have a brother
who is looking up to
younger than me. Na alikuwa nikimaliza form 4 ndo alikuwa mwaka yangu ya mwisho 2016 na yeye alikuwa na join form 1. So dad, wewe decide. Chenye umedecide wewe shauri yako. Wacha nisukume huyu ni mwingine na yeye. So bike akaibiwa. So I called dad akaniuliza, wewe kawimuru wapi?
Kogurukaga.
Kahina goma. And the bike ilienda na ikaenda. So I was getting to a point of depression, stress. But I remember by then mom had shifted to Moya. Kufanya biashara. So unajua mtoto wa kijana na mama yake. So mom was still concerned about me. I remember she called me and told me, son, now you have to choose another life. Me was not a dadahead in school. I was not a dadahead. Just that nikiwa shule niliamua kuchagua njia zangu. Lakini wazazi wakati mwingine mkipeleka watoto shule ni vizuri kuangalianga zile wa shule mnapeleka watoto. Kuna zingine utapeleka mtoto hata akiwa mwerevu ataambukizwa roho ya ujinga. So I shifted. So mom, we agreed with mom that I should redo my form 4 exam. And I redid
form 4.
Form 4 in the year 2018. But before then, after that scenario, in the year 2017, I got an opportunity to visit a friend in Meru. And as I was coming back, the call of God was so heavy.
So that is the moment you want to change your life.
Yeah.
That is the turning point now inafikia.
Yeah. So I remember from Meru coming to Embu, we got in an accident. And the car lowered down. Everyone else died. And I survived.
Oh.
After the survival, before then, I had received a call from one of my friends called Shiko, and told me, Jose, God is calling you back to his kingdom. In fact, God is saying if you don't change, he will take you away. So this was a confirmation. Nitakufa literally. So this was a confirmation ya kwamba Mungu amenionyesha ya kwamba alikuwa na opportunity ya kunichukua. Everyone else died.
So it was before the accident. Wait a minute, tupate hii. Someone calls you.
Yes.
Then she tells you, this is what God is saying.
Yeah.
That if you don't change your ways, if you don't return back to him, you die.
I would die.
Then was it a week or some few days
No,
later?
it was even 2 days.
2 days later.
The accident happened on Thursday, but the woman, the reader had called me on Tuesday. She's called Shiko.
Oh.
She's a woman of God. I honor you, Shiko. God bless you. So, in fact, the moment I survived, Mimi, hata sikupata a very big, whatever, you know, injuries. My injuries are just minor, these ones over here.
And everyone else died in that accident.
Let me tell you, me, I saw angels holding me. Before the accident, I saw white clothed people surrounding me.
So,
sikuwa nimefunga belt, in fact.
Wait a minute. So where are you coming from? Unatoka wapi ukielekea wapi?
Nilikuwa natoka Meru.
Okay.
I was coming back to Moya. One of my friends, tulikuwa tunasoma naye high school, alipata job Meru. Kaniambia si utembee Meru. So I decided to visit him in Meru. Now that is after the bike is stolen.
Yeah.
So mimi nimeenda Meru. So on my way back.
You're coming now back.
I'm coming back now. The accident happens. So after that, before that accident, I saw angels surrounding me. No, I saw people like white clothes. They are surrounding me. Someone on this side, someone and the other one here.
Some few moments before the accident.
Some few moments. By the moment I was trying to conscientize, the car was already lowering down. You know? The car was already lowering down. Ninduru. Me, sisongi. I'm still in my chair.
Wow. I think that is Psalms 91.
Oh my God.
The one that says that God will send his angels
to surround you.
So that your feet will not even hit a stone.
I'm telling you, everybody else died. In
and
fact,
how many people were you in the mat?
It was a matatu, I think around 14.
Around 14. Jesus Christ.
In fact, a woman who had a child next to me died nikiwa nimemwangalia.
Now, wait a minute. The accident has happened. So wewe unavutwa kwa gari kutoka kwa crashes and everything.
Mimi hata sikuvutwa, in fact. Mimi nilichomoka. Watu waliniangalia. In fact, the first woman who saw me coming out said aliona kama nilikuwa nimezingilwa na watu. So that the time I realized God had an opportunity.
And this moment, you're not born again, like hauja.
Okay, you see, some of us, we have been brought in church. We have gift of singing, preaching, doing. So we still thought, high school, hata tu, me, nimesoma high school nikikunywa bangi. But tungepiga tu ministry mungeenda kufanya.
Kwa hizo mamambo.
Kwa hizo mamambo. But now you realize God is calling you to consecrate your life to Him.
Wow, into consecration.
So then I realized God is sending a message to me. In fact, the moment I got home, I sat myself down and now began to think of what has happened.
Okay, and now what is the feeling that you're seeing maybe dead bodies and yani watu wamelala tu wamekufa hapo. You're just there, you've survived. What is the feeling?
I cried. Because some are even saying, huyu ndo amekula hawa watu.
I know.
Wengine wanasema, huyu ni Mungu amemuokoa. All those kind of stories. And you are hearing them. Wengine unaona mtu mliko mnaenda mkikula story na yeye hapo.
Ayuko.
In fact, hako katoto ka huyo mama, tulikuwa tunaenda tukicheka. Unajua mtoto lazima tutakuchokoza.
So hata mtoto alipass.
Yes.
Alikufa.
Everyone else. So unaona wakichukuliwa, wanafunikwa na mashuka hapo. You are still there. Even the driver. Because the car didn't have a conductor. So I sat myself down and realized God is calling me back to His ministry. Back to salvation. So I called Shiko back and told Shiko, an accident has happened and I'm the only survivor. And Shiko told me, go and look for a man of God and let him pray for you.
Like right away.
Right away. So I went to a man of God. He prayed for me. And we began a journey. So I came back to Moya 2018. I went back to school. That's Kurbani Secondary School. Did my Form 4 again.
So have you reformed now?
Yeah, now I have reformed. I'm serving. I've gotten an opportunity to experience the love of God.
Wow.
Serve Him. Okay, along the way, you will mess up, pick yourself up, come back again. But now you are a little bit focused.
Yeah.
So it has been a journey. So I did my Form 4. I got what I got. I got an opportunity to... but now, by the time I finished my Form 4, Dad was not in a position now to take me to college.
So you wasted that other opportunity. Sasa hii imekuja na haiko tena. I remember I was invited to go and do water something in Kenya Waters, whatever, that college of water. But I couldn't have managed. So nilianza kuhaso. I got in a kibarua in Makutano. Those people who know Akamau General Shop. Okay.
Nilikuwa nalipwa 6,000
per month. Wow.
Sasa hiyo unabomoa mzigo kwa lori bana. We have come from far. So nikapiga haso. Nikapata kazi in a posho mill. Those people who know me, they know me.
Posho mill, ya
kusiaga mahindi.
Wow, okay.
But that one was better. That one was better. I want to honor the man of God, Mr. Richard Kenywa. He's a man of God. He's just a good man of God, together with your wife, Mary Wamboi. So the posho mill was a good one. It was among the biggest in Gurbani. So kamshahara kalikuwa kazuri hapo. Tumarupurupu hapa na pare. So I began working there. Nikapata favor. Wale watu ambao wametoka from where they know mosaic photography. So tumepiga job na Mose kwa hiyo. I think hata hiyo mosaic imetoka kwa hiyo kisiagi. So Mr. Kenywa, tunakupenda. Mungu akuweke miaka mingi pamoja na familia yako. Sisi tumetoka hapo.
Wow.
So nikapiga job faith-free. In fact, faith-free. Worked for that man faith-free for around 2 or 3 years. Nikapata good money to take me to college. Nikaenda college. Unfortunately, corona ikakuja. Sasa ni juni mimi nilikuwa najisponsor college.
Ndio hiyo imefika mwisho.
Sikuendelea. I was pursuing building technology. So sikuendelea, that is Mokoraini Technical. Sikumaliza. So I came back. Nilipokuja Mr. Kenywa alinirudisha job. Nikapiga. Nikapata opportunity, nikaenda enroll in plant operator course. Hiyo nikafanya, nikamaliza, nikagraduate. And life began. So that's me.
Wow, that's amazing. And wow, the testimony is touching. And I want us to have a short break so that we get back and hear some other boiling, it is boiling nicely, some other hot testimonies, and so that we can have to hear what really God has done into his life. He's such an encouragement. See you.
Hihi ni ukwenda mugunda, ni ukwenda vandu ongeiga ng'ombe ciaku, ni ukwenda vandu ukulima, ni ukwenda vandu uguseto, vandu ukuiga mutumia, ciana, family wega. Kuja kwetu Modish Homes Land and Property Limited. Turakwenderia mugunda ava musingini matu cash 200,000 maikomi na 5 ukegera mugunda wa 50 by 100 areniria na ithwe at Modish Homes and Properties tugutware wionere mugunda. Modish Home Properties, your journey home starts here.
Welcome back. We are back yet again with our amazing guest, Jose Hope. And we thank God for you.
Thank you.
Now, after tumeacha ukiwa Deliverance Church.
Yeah.
Na hapo ndio umesema ulikuwa nini and saa hii uko Anglican. What is the relationship? What is the shift between kutoka Deliverance to Anglican?
So it's a journey that began back. So you see, I have survived from the accident. So by then we had shifted to Moya.
Yeah.
So everyone has a choice. So the foundation of my faith was Deliverance Church. So I remember I even joined Deliverance Church Moya under Reverend Wainaina, Rivers of Life. I began serving there. I think, how many years? 2017 to 2022. So I think like how many years are those? 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. For 5 to 6 years.
Oh.
So I served there. I played the piano. I did so many things. But along that way, there are so many things I experienced, because now serving God doesn't mean that you not face challenge.
Yeah.
You know, you are still growing. And me, I say I'm work in progress. Wow. So in a site, you'll find broken T-bars, whatever, nails scattered everywhere. Because the house is not finished.
It's not complete.
It's not complete. So there are so many things, broken pieces of stones, sand everywhere. So those part of sands, they are the ones that helps us to grow. So along the way, I could make mistake. I'm corrected here and there. You know, in the life of dating. You know, way in, way out. But one of the things that I really appreciate God for, during that period, I developed a kidney problem, a kidney disease.
Oh.
And in fact, that time I was still working with Exodus mirrors. And I felt like life has come to an end. It just began like any other things, some swollen parts of the body, you know, unaenda mkojo inanuka, you know. But the time I realized that one of my kidneys was failing, it was already too late.
Wait a minute. So this time uko Moya bado?
Yeah, I'm still in Moya.
And of course you've reformed na unaendelea.
Yeah.
Katika kukua.
Yeah, I even questioned God.
A problem has arose in your body.
Yeah, and so many questions began. Even some people who knew me began to say, hii ni madhara ya spirit, ya ile pombe ya spirit, you know, the KC, unajua, unaelewa, the chrome, you know. Kidney imeanza shida kabisa. So, nikaanza processes, clinics. I remember the last time I went for clinic, the doctor concluded that one of my kidney will have to go. I need a transplant. Stress began there.
Now this time, are you consulting, are you talking to your parents? Unawaambia kile kinaendelea?
I'm talking to them, but I know there is no much help from them. So the man that I walked through with is called Mr. Kenya, that boss. He was a good parent to me. In fact, I honor that man.
Wow.
So one time he discovered I was so stressed. Nikiwa job sikuwa na concentrate na hakuwa ananijua kama mtu wa kukosa kuconcentrate. So he told me, we shared. So it was on a Tuesday. So he called Pastor Calbert.
Yeah, Pastor Calbert, I know him.
You know Pastor Calbert?
Yeah.
Oasis of Love Moya. They shared. He told Kenya, just tell the boy to go and today in the evening, and by then was Reverend Carson, today is Bishop Carson, and Bishop Carson will pray with him. I remember by then they were doing a youth meeting called Raising Generous. So I went and we had a prayer.
So that time you're still very weak?
I'm weak. In fact, that coming morning, I'm expected to go for a kidney transplant. So
So kwanza ukaenda kwa hii mkutano ya
kaenda maombi. After maombi, that was on Tuesday. The following morning, go to church deliverance, kulikuwa na early morning prayers. So Bishop Carson declared that I'm healed. So I still went for prayers in deliverance. And the man of God prayed for me and told me, you are coming back with a testimony. So I was feeling like, lakini ukienda pale peke yako, unajikuna, unajua sasa hapa. Hata kama mnaniambia, my kidney was in the last stage. It's called the dead stage. In fact, it was not working 94.something%. So that means in the dead stage, the kidney has already begun to rot. It's rotting. So it was very dangerous.
So it needed some quick actions.
Yes.
Ya kuiondoa.
In fact, don't forget, I didn't have any HIF because by then it was NHIF. I don't have enough money. Parents do not have money. But this boss has promised me, in case of anything, I'm here to work with you. So, mi niliamkia, after maombi nilioga, nikaenda Kirogoya.
And now, before we continue, you've been given the directions ama daktari amekwambia kwamba kidney yako ni nini mbaya.
Yes.
What was the feeling that you have a rotting kidney na hawezi saidika, hawezi jisaidia, una pesa, una nini? At that moment, what were you feeling?
I cannot give a good explanation, but something I knew is that by then, if that was not the end of me, I don't think the end is coming again. Because I had lost hope. I didn't have any hope.
So you thought you were going to die probably?
Even if I will not die, I will live in debt. I will keep working. Because the amount was not little. So, and I have worked with the doctor for a while, almost 7 to 8 months. So it was a process. So then now, here comes the day. So I go. Mi hata nilibeba tunguo. In case nipewe kitanda. Talala. So it's like the doctor was waiting for me. That Wednesday.
So a day comes, that is on Wednesday, and you decide now you're going to the hospital.
Because that was the booked date. That
lazima
was supposed
ungeenda.
Yes, lazima ningeenda. Si ati nikujitakia, lazima ningeenda.
Sasa
and the pain was too much, mami. Let me tell you, everything had changed. My body was not functioning well. So I had to go. No matter what, I had to go. So I went for that Wednesday morning. The doctor was like, umekuja. It was like he was already waiting for me.
He was expecting you.
But I had some confidence in me. In fact, the moment I got there, I told the doctor had already known me by name because we have walked a journey.
Yeah.
So he told me, Joseph, you are here. So we begin the process. So I told the doctor, before we begin the process, I want us to reconfirm the tests.
Oh.
Let me tell you, that is where my testimony began. So the doctor said, we are not going to confirm the test.
Yeah,
we have already gone through all the tests.
So the
Here are
doctor,
your results. So we have already confirmed your kidney is not working. You can even see your body.
And of course,
I had taken Medix. We had already deposited some amount of money. But I was feeling, after those prayers, I was feeling a confidence in me.
Wow.
So we began. The doctor lastly agreed, but not in a good way.
Nile tu a confirm tu for formality.
Anataka kunionyesha wewe hiyo kaimani uko nayo ni kaupuzi. So we began. Those who know CT scan, niliwekwa kwa CT machine for a long period. Because walikuwa wanaangaliwa wanashindwa, no, si tuliangalia hii kitu na iko inafanya kazi. So they didn't give me result. So they told me, they pretended their machine had a problem and told me, you will visit another hospital.
So they are also
another
confused.
Clinic. Yeah, they are already confused now.
What is happening?
So they sent me to another clinic. But before I went, I told the doctor, doctor, I'm feeling God has already healed me. So there is no need. And if I will have to go to another clinic, Me, I'm not going to pay. The doctor said, I'll cater for the cost.
Oh.
So I went. They still did the test, what. The doctor had already called the clinic and told the clinic not to give me the result. They sent the result. So the first one they did, they sent the result. The second one, they were like, even the machine is not working. So let us repeat. They did a second one.
So I think the doctor, they were in fear. I think they were in the fear of tumefanya tests mingi kadhaa for a long time na zimeonesha kidney yako imefail. Of which I believe it was true. But here comes the testimony and the healing.
Here comes, God is a surgeon.
Sure.
And you don't have to go through the procedure. God can do a procedure without pain, without cut, just in his own way.
Wow.
So by the time that test they did, they found that the kidney is working. 97 point something %.
Jesus Christ. It is now working.
Working. Initially it was not working. 94 point something %. Now it's working 97 point something % because your kidney cannot be working 100%.
How?
So the doctor, they gave me the result. And so I went back very confident. In fact, I told the doctor, I knew God had already done it. And that's my testimony and confirmation that God has called me. God has a plan for me.
So, I want you to speak to somebody that God is able to bring life
to things that
a
are dying.
Dead organ.
Me, when I sing and talk about Kimera Kege, me, I know. I'm not talking from a point of hearing. I'm not talking from a point of seeing. I'm talking from a point of experience. If God made me survive an accident,
sure.
Oh my God.
And everybody else died.
Everybody else died. If God gave me an opportunity not to go through a procedure and made my kidney survive, what else can you tell me?
Now, as we talk, you had a kidney failure that was rotting. But right now, there is no pain. There is nothing. They are functioning so well.
In fact, after that, the doctor told me, I want to know you are God. Me want to know you are God. Because I've been in this career for too long. I've never seen that happen. I've never seen that happen. In fact, when we have booked someone for a transplant, we have already confirmed anything.
Yeah, we must remove that thing.
So, now God has healed me. In fact, the doctor gave me some tablets to take for a week, and my body was to normality.
So the pain has ceased?
The pain has ceased. My sweat by then was so smelly. Mimi ningetoa shati hungetamani mpaka kuikaribia. Mkojo wangu ilikuwa inanuka vibaya. By the end of that week, everything was back
to normal. Glory to God.
So that was a confirmation that God has given me another chance. So I began, I loved God more.
Before we enter into your journey too much, I want you to encourage somebody. There is a person maybe who is facing a lot of challenges in their body and some, stiff-necked diseases. Unajua kuna ile maugonjwa unashangaa ni nani atawahi nisaidia. I want you to speak a word to somebody there and encourage them.
So those that are watching us, me when I talk about God the protector, I'm a testimony. Me when I talk about God the healer, I'm a testimony. Not from the point of hearing, but from a point of experience. If that how God saved my kidney, I believe no matter what you are going through, God has the capacity to heal. God told Moses, I am whom I am. Do you know what that meant? That meant God can become your solution at any point.
Wow.
If God told Moses, I'm God the provider, the Israelites could have gone to God when they were in need. If God told Moses, I'm God the healer, wangeenda kwa Mungu wakati wako wagonjwa. You get my point?
Yeah.
But God made it all round. I am whom I am. So what you make God to be, that's what God will become. So if you give God the name God the healer, God become the healer. If you make God God the provider, God become the provider.
Wow.
If you make God God the uplifter, God becomes the uplifter.
Amazing.
So if you make God the provider, he becomes a provider. So can you categorize God according to your need? Because by then I needed God the healer. And God the healer came.
He came.
In the issue of accident, I needed God the protector. He protected me. So no matter what you are going through, is it cancer? Is it diabetes? It is all those diseases. God can become your healer.
He's able to heal.
God is able to heal. Wow. And he doesn't have to consult your doctors. No matter the report doctors have written, God can heal.
Wow, amazing. Wow. Now, you have come out of the doctor's place and God has healed you. And of course, you're now thanking God. You're now, figuring, this is my work. Kuna ile place unafika unashanga now this God is so real.
God, you see, after that survival, my perspective with God changed again.
Yeah.
I saw God is so much interested in my life. So what can I give back to God? Don't forget I'm a man. I have my weakness. But I decided to serve God fully. I gave myself to God. There are times I served in where fully serving God fully with the little or the more that I had. I served God fully. So we walked with God. We walked with God. So by then, remember, I have gone back to college.
Yeah.
That's in the year 2021 to do my plant operator. Hiyo ni uendeshaji wa magari nono. Mimi ni operator. Mimi ni operator.
Wewe si mchache.
Mimi si mchache.
All right.
So I'm in college and still serving. So unfortunately, NTSA wakafunga portals. So hatunge graduate in the year 2021. So nikukaa tu, nimerudi. Maisha ilinipiga mami. Yeah? Unatoka kwenda crusade, unarudi unapata Radrod alikuongeza kufuri juu ya security. Wale ambao wanaelewa hiyo, unapata Radrod alikufungia, aliona kutaibua akaongeza kufuri juu ya security.
Kaongeza safety.
Everything was in a total mess, but you are still serving.
Na sasa umetoka crusade.
Umetoka kuserve bana.
Unafika unapata baba.
Kimekuramba. So now I have a friend anaitwa PK. Na yeye ndo alikuwa ameanza job Mwea. So munaenda hapa tu survival hivi at least kakazi kameanza kuinuka kidogo. Wakati mwingine anakurusha 100-200 hivyo,
Yeah.
PK, Mungu akubariki. So by then to invitation tulikuwa twingi, crusades nini. So in the year 2022 poto ikafunguliwa. Poto ilipofunguliwa nikaenda nikafanya exam. In fact I passed. So after passing, it was around May. After I celebrated my birthday, that is where my song began, Kimera Kege. I had a voice telling me, Negukuhe Kimera Kege. I never understood. In fact, I never understood it to one day become a song. So, nikaachana na hiyo story. Mimi nikaendelea. So after my birthday is on 26th of May. After my birthday, a friend, I received 3 invitations za crusade. Moja Embu, moja Mwea, na moja Kabati. No, I want you to see how I found myself to where I am today. So from Thursday, zote zilikuwa zinaanza Thursday. Moja ilikuwa na hiyo ya Kabati, ilikuwa na rafiki anaitwa Boni wa Kirogoyo wa keyboard. So Boni akainsist, akaniambia twende sijui nini, katoke nikatakuwa kazuri. In fact you remember, siku zuri.
Yeah, maisha inakugonga
mazuri, maisha imenigonga vizuri. Siku zuri. So nilikuwa najaribu ni gani itatoka. God forgive me.
Wow. Okay.
Mungu haikuwa kutaka.
Ni wapi kunatoka vizuri?
Vizuri. In fact, the first day, nilienda ya Embu. Nilipoenda ya Embu, ya nikaona hapana.
Talala njaa.
Nikaona hapana. So Boni bado ananipigia ananiambia wewe kuja. Kuja sasa hiyo ako Kabati. By then hiyo wale watu wamenijua latest walinijua nikiwa ACK Kabati town. Hiyo church ndio ilikuwa inafunguliwa. Ndio ilikuwa inafunguliwa na the Bishop of Thika Diocese, the Right Reverend Professor Julius Wanyoike. So mimi bana maisha imenisukuma. Na ninasikia Mungu akiniambia kuna shift. Sijui. So on Friday mimi
So have you decided yenye utaenda?
Sasa Friday that's the nilienda Embu nikaona hapa hata kama vile kama pesa za maji zinakosa unataka kuniambia bahasha hapa itakuwa hapa bahasha itakuwa na shangwe kweli.
Mungu ana viumbe wengi.
Mungu ana viumbe wengi akia nani. Wow. So I decided kukuja hii ya Kabati. That's on Friday. Nikakuja crusade. Mungu nilipokuja hiyo crusade Mungu alinipea favor. Wow. Na Mungu alishift ground. So the moment I stood on that platform the area shifted. Bishop akaniangalia. Reverend Leah, my mother, ninampenda huyo mama, mchungaji wangu. Wow. Alinispotia hapo juu ya dais. Wale wanaulizanga tulijuana aje na Leah. Alinijulia hapo juu ya dais. So nikishuka aliniambia mimi umenibariki. So that's on Friday. So tukapiga crusade ikaisha. So everybody was like, who is this boy? Who is this young man?
Yeah.
Na unajua nimeitwa na Boni. Na sasa nimeanza mpaka kushine kumuliko.
Ushaanza kushine.
So after that crusade, mimi hata nisikuwa nimebeba nguo mingi, nisikuwa nimebeba nguo. In fact nilikuwa natuka nguo kamoja. Hiyo yenye ilikuwa kwa mwili after nimepiga crusade.
Wewe unachomoka.
Mimi nachomoka. Kushuka tu hivi, mchungaji anaitwa Reverend Magdalene Nduta. Alikuwa Mutonya Parish by then. Alikuwa na kesha. Akaambia Boni, mimi siwaache. Tunaenda na nyinyi kesha kwangu.
Milango ishaanza kufunguka.
Milango ishaanza kufanya nini? Wow. Kufunguka. Sasa Leah na yeye anasema akaniuliza sasa si kesho pia huko, nikamwambia mimi hata na home. Hizo mambo zenu hata siko. Unajua breakthrough ikianza kukuja kuna kuwa na resistance. So niko na resistance ndani yangu. Sasa nashindwa hungry kana now. Sasa nimeanza resistance.
Deliverance.
Okay, by then I had not decided. So nimeanza resistance. Hiyo mfuko iko na kitu. Hata fare ya kurudi. By the way, in fact fare ya kukuja niliomba PK. PK alinipea 300. PK Mungu akubariki sana.
Wewe ubarikiwe na usiwahi kosa mbinguni.
PK Mungu akuinue. Nililiuka kule hadhiri. So si tumealikwa kesha. Boni akaniambia wewe tuende kesha. So Leah akaniambia uko na nguo, nikamwambia mimi hata nguo sina hata anything. So Leah akanitumia 10,000.
Wait a minute.
Akaniambia kesho ununue nguo za kuvalia, kitu ya kukula na mtafute mahali mpumzike. 10K.
Sasa hiyo hakuwa na bob.
10K. Mtu aliomba 100.
Mtu aliomba
3.
Wow.
So nimekuwa
buyu.
Thousands. Sasa from 100 to thousands. So tukaenda kesha, tukapiga kesha. Na magari tu appreciate pia vizuri. So tukakuja tukapumzika waiting for the crusade on Saturday. Tukapiga crusade Saturday. So in the midst of crusade Leah kaniita kaniambia I want to request you to join us tomorrow. Come and lead the praise, you know what. I want you to join me. Hii church ni mimi naachiwa. Ningependa tufanye ministry na wewe. By then ninasikia Mungu akiniambia there is a shift I'm bringing in your life. But I'm not understanding. Niko na resistance. Nikamwambia Leah, mimi haiwezekani. In fact, me I was a very loyal son. So I told her itabidi if I have to come, kwanza niende Moya, I will spend in Moya and then tell my pastor I'll not be in that morning. Tulikuwa tunafunga instrument na maombi by 5. So after hizo nikaambia pastor, nikamwambia not be in what. Sikumwambia mambo mingi. And so I joined there in Kabati and the church began. So we began working with Leah in ministry na maisha. That is in June 2022.
June 2022.
2022. So we began working together, kupiga kazi, church, hivyo. So majority watu wamekuja kunijua nikiwa Anglican. La wale walikuwa wananijua walikuwa wanauliza what happened you shifted.
Yeah.
So that how I found myself in the Anglican church.
Wow.
So I began working in the Anglican faith. Nikaanza kusoma classes zao, confirmation, the process, until now to a point of a lay reader.
Oh.
In the Anglican church, a lay reader is a person who ako mahali, is a minister.
The minister.
And a recognized minister. So they work closely with the priest.
The priest.
So
okay.
This one happened, it has been a process. This one happened last year, September. So I have walked a journey in the Anglican faith. And I really want to bless the Lord for the sake of Reverend Leah and every other man of God, also my bishop, the right Professor Julius Wanyoike, for that opportunity, and every other man of God. So my journey has been a tough one, but God, Mungu na yeye, ekimera kigi.
That's amazing. I want you to, this year you have, in fact ni juzi, you've released your song, iyo ya Kimera Kege. Ningetaka uguzie before we call it a day.
You want us to sing that song?
Yes, just sing the stanza, maybe one stanza and a chorus.
I will sing the stanza that I love most.
Okay.
The stanza that speaks to me. It's the last stanza of the song.
Wow.
And we sing the chorus.
All right.
To those that don't understand our Greek language, the last stanza, I'm speaking to them that are feeling like they have lost everything.
Yeah.
I want to assure them God is coming to repay those seasons.
Wow.
So, we uritonde hinya neimera cia maithori Jehova roiga ndiwe aroka kuriha imera iria ciarĩirwo nĩ itondo ciothe arĩ kĩmera gĩaku gĩothe gĩgĩcenjie hena kĩmera kĩngĩ gĩtarĩ maithori hena kĩmera kĩngĩ gĩtarĩ kĩrĩro hena kĩmera kĩngĩ gĩtarĩ maithori kĩmera kĩngĩ gĩtarĩ maithori.
Wow, what an amazing song. It is such a blessing. And ya kuongeza matumaini katika moyo na maisha ya binadamu, ya kwamba kuna another season. Usitazame tu hapo wakati ambapo unalia umekosa matumaini. There is another season and it is dawning for you. Now before we leave, I want you to talk to a gospel minister and tell them like ni nini inaweza fanya mtu azidi kukaa ndani na you don't lose your focus so that you remain aligned to the will of God.
I'll make it very brief,
Yeah.
but I'll touch on a few. One, I want to assure every minister in this channel of walking with God, there are so many challenges. But remaining focused is the key thing. You relate with so many people, some of them with bad motives, others with good motives.
Sure.
And you'll meet some people that are very, very, very jealous of what you are doing in this kingdom.
Sure.
Focus. Be focused with Christ. I know that some of us, we have even walked some hard and tough journeys, and we feel like giving up. In that journey, I have felt like giving up not one or two times, so many times. But at times when I look how God has been faithful to me, I still become focused.
Wow.
You know, there are even people who you will meet, and they are like, nyinyi ministers, but they are waiting for your downfall. You know, we are human beings. We don't live in heaven and come back in the morning.
Yeah.
We don't sleep in heaven and come back in the morning. So there are times you find you have fallen. Don't remain there fallen. Pick yourself up. Pick yourself. Come back to your life sense and focus. Focus with God. Make it a habit to pray.
Wow.
Become a man of prayer. You see, in fact, it's even the other day after we released the song, how some of those people you think they are your friends criticized it. Some even went ahead to call those people that were in the video. You know, we have so many things that happens in the life of a minister.
Yeah.
There are some people who will even, you will hear them say, you are not called. Where do they moite? I don't know how people realize that you are called, or if they have a calling spiritual meter.
They have a that's
A meter to measure how the depth of your calling. You know,
sad.
They are there. And we'll meet them day in, day out. You will meet them day in, day out. Zippy, one of the things that I'm telling you, if you're walking with God, walk with God. In fact,
usisikize mambo.
In fact, I will talk this one. Some of you say I have talked rude, but I will tell people this. If you and me, we are walking to God, tafuta njia yako na mimi nitafute yangu. Tupatane kwa Baba. Na hakuna mtu njia ya mbinguni inapitia kwao.
Ukweli.
Sisi wote ni kutafuta, tunatafuta ufalme.
Sure.
Sisi wote ni kutafuta, tunatafuta ufalme. So wewe tafuta na mimi nitafuta. Wewe kama njia yako unaona ndio sawa, wewe fuata hiyo. Na mimi kama yangu naona ndio iko sawa, nifuate gani? Hiyo. Mungu anasema kila goti litapigwa. Hatutapiga mimi na wewe. By the way, hautakuwa kwa council of judges. To judge us. Hata wewe utakuwa kwa wale watakuwa judge. So wewe piga goti, tafuta, yani tengeneza mambo yako. Na mimi nititengeneza mambo yangu. Sisi wote tupatane kwa Baba, tuhukumiwe. Wewe kama unafuata roli ya kuni, ufuate. Wewe kama unaingia paradiso uingie. So all of us, everyone who is called, may the Lord help us to realize our calling, to follow our calling. Na
tuache hii kitu ya criticize ministers. But either that thing kills a lot of people. Na unapata ya kwamba imeua maoni nama ni maono ya watu wengi sana ya criticize, ya kuona ni kama uyarekate unafanya nini, like what is this that you're doing? Because I'm sure there are some people who have criticized. Like, why would you do
There
that?
are so many. In fact, there are so many. I think we need to call them Deputy Jesus. They are just there. There is not. You see, when they are doing something, zao zinakuwa perfect. But when someone else is doing that thing, it's not best. Let me tell you something. Me, if today, anytime I meet you, you are always like, kama ingekuwa mimi, I learn away from you.
Yeah.
Because you are always the best. So when others are doing, and you always, I have met these kind of people who always want things to be done their way. I don't have a problem with people who are married. Young ministers who are married. In fact, I'm not married.
Okay.
Na wakati ikifika, tutaoa. But I have a problem with young ministers who are married. Please, if you got married, doesn't mean you ulifika binguni. Give us some space.
Wow, it's getting hot now.
Give us some space. We are also coming.
Okay.
We are also coming, ZP. But you cannot every time, you are like, you want always to advise us. Let me not go to that direction.
I think we're going to have
For
some.
today, let me not go to that direction. But Maze, if there is something, if there are people who are making young ministers to feel like they don't serve God,
And they are-
or they have lost way,
Yeah, and they are doing nothing.
and as if yule Mungu anaserve hajibu maombi, it is the young married ministers. Okay, najua wengine wataona hii waseme ninawakata, but Maze, this is the fact. Give young people, give the singles some space. Because your season came, doesn't mean that their season is delayed.
Sasa tutakuombea. You know, we pray for this man of God so that he can get a wife and marry.
I'm not, okay.
Ndio, nikimuleta hapa tena.
The girl is there.
Nikimuleta hapa, he will be advising us.
No, I'm not an advisor. I don't advise people on marriage. By the way, I'm the poorest when it comes to dating.
No.
I'll have to break you. I'm a poor man when it comes to those sectors.
No.
But I'm trying. We are trying, Mazi.
So I think the thing is, hawa watu ambao they are upcoming, it is going to encourage us and encourage them that they don't criticize. Sababu unapata mtu anaanza kakitu, unaanza kitu kidogo, but you find, and some are fellow ministers.
No, me I would not say they should not criticize. It is us who are being criticized to know that we are doing something impactful.
And to focus.
So we focus, we do it again and again and again. And the
Amazing.
criticizers will always be there.
They will always be there.
In fact, the people who criticize Jesus, it is the people who should have supported Jesus. The elders of the church.
Yeah, the priests.
The priest in the, you know, in the temples. But the man was still focused. He knew he was a man with a mission and a vision. Sasa wewe, endelea. Hata sisi tunaweza sema.
So mutu asisikize any other sound, any criticism.
Listen to the caller.
Yeah.
The person who called you, he who called you is faithful.
He's faithful.
So listen to the man who called you.
Focus.
Focus on him.
Straight.
Other voices, they are the frogs' voices. They'll keep on.
They are the frogs.
Hizo ni siura.
Chura.
Hizo ni chula tu.
Zile zinaambiangu haziwezi zuia ng'ombe
haziwezi zuia ng'ombe kunywa maji.
Okay.
Na wakati mwingine the sauti za chula ni kubwa. Na ziko na sauti ya juu sana. But kale kakitu kanatoa hiyo sauti ni kakitu kwa kupiga teke. So we piga teke kama umeondokea.
Kama umesonga. This is amazing. Oh my good God. It was amazing to have you. And we're going to have still another time with you because we are walking this journey and we bless the name of the Lord. Now we thank all of you for watching us. This is Sauti Space, where real stories meet real truths. See you until next time.